This week, Kid Cudi found himself in the middle of major backlash after testifying in the federal sex trafficking and racketeering case against Sean Diddy Combs, the aforementioned. Under subpoena, Cudi testified about a brief relationship with Cassie in 2011. He claimed that after Diddy found out, Diddy broke into his home, disabled his security cameras, injured his dog, and went through Christmas presents meant for Cudi's family. Even more shocking, Cudi says that Diddy later admitted off the record to blowing up his Porsche with a Molotov cocktail. As you can see pictured here with the hole in the roof and the destroyed seat there. Now, instead of support, Cudi's getting called a rat by other artists. Kanye West himself publicly posted that he wished Cudi hadn't testified, saying, quote, "I wish Cudi hadn't testified against Puff. We need to not be locked in white systems. Praying for Puff and his family, praying for Puff Daddy and the family." No prayers for Cudi, I guess. Young Thug, who's fighting his own RICO case, deleted a tweet calling Cudi a rat, but not before the internet got a hold of it, and now it lives forever. Meanwhile, Diddy is still making headlines even behind bars. According to the U.S. Sun, he's allegedly pulling in over $4 million by renting out his $60 million private jet. It's been flying nearly every other day since September, clocking almost 150,000 miles. And then more testimony this week was revealed. Diddy apparently once told a former manager that, quote, "I don't like all that back and forth. I like guns," during a feud with 50 Cent. And she also mentioned that she was threatened by being almost thrown in the East River in New York for allegedly stealing if she didn't pass a lie detector test. So we got a lot to talk about. The courtroom drama is heavy, but the reaction from inside is just as wild. So let's bring this one to the round table. Ty, is Kid Cudi a rat?
No.
For testifying that someone blew up his car under subpoena.
Diddy blew up. I mean, we didn't even know about the break into the house. I knew about the blow up the car, but you blew up my car, broke into my house, stole my kids' Christmas presents,
hurt my dog,
and I'm a rat because I testified. No, I'm telling on you.
Which, by the way, you were subpoenaed to testify. It's not like you jumped up and said, "Pick me. I want to tell my story." It's not what happened. Like the United States government said,
culture is really disgusting.
Yeah.
I always have my rules for so-called stitching, which is like if I did it with you, maybe I wouldn't say anything. But if you do something to me, I'm telling on you. Like, what are you talking about?
The culture has been showing they black asses.
The culture's been showing they behind it, showing they behind real bad.
Disturbing, actually.
Like, we really expect somebody to have their car blown up and not say anything or do anything. You guys want him to what? Go after Diddy and kill him because he did that? Like, that's what we're
in the streets.
Like, Young Thug, you have enough? Like, did it, Young Thug, have enough?
Like, you know what this leads to, right? We both gonna be sitting up in the jailhouse. Like, that's not gonna be.
If it wasn't for that damn shit show of a trial he had, he'd be locked up too.
Mm-hmm.
That Fonnie Willis, that Fonnie.
I think Capricorn Clark, who the associate who worked with Diddy, who took the stand today, she did a phenomenal job.
The one who was about to get thrown in the East River.
When she said they kidnapped her for 5 days to make her take a lie detector test, and
every day
to say, like, if you fail this, you're going to be thrown into the East River. What kind of what? And then they said, why did you return to work after somebody said that to you? Because if I don't, they're going to throw me in the river. Like, what do you mean? Why did I return to work? I'm scared.
I'm scared of them.
It was like Ozark level storytelling there. It was incredible.
She did a phenomenal job with explaining and really showing why the racketeering charges are there. Like, it makes a lot of sense because you totally have an operation of people that are working around the clock to, like, satisfy your every need. A lie detector test because I allegedly stole a watch from you. Well, they didn't say watch, they said jewelry. A lie detector test? That is crazy as hell to me. Who has somebody that just randomly gives administers lie detector tests.
And she was the head of like his brand at that time. Like it's not like
She
she
did,
was like a low level employee. She was his personal assistant, and then
She
she
was
ran
personal
like
assistant. She ran
his brand, Sean John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
pretty
the whole-
decent
Yeah,
wrestler.
like Puff that. What does he call himself these days? Diddy.
Love.
He's absolutely insane.
Called himself Love now, by the way.
It's because he's
Wait, just real quick though before
Yeah.
we move on, and I hate to do this because like I hate when people find the sensationalized points of this, but I thought this is kind of funny. They were asking her on the stands what she thought of like Cassie's music. Did they consider her like? Did she consider Cassie talented? And she said, "No, I have taste. I consider people like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey talented, but you know, Cassie had a lane." And I was like, I love Black women because they're so shady and they don't even know how shady they actually are. Like you are on this stand like trying to take this man down and you still find a way to give Cassie a whack or two. Like I love that.
Smart or nasty work renting out the jet? Do you have a problem with him making some money on the side from his private jet?
Kids got to eat.
I think the kids can eat.
Can they?
Yeah, I think.
Hey, mama need a house, baby needs shoes.
They haven't seized all the assets yet.
I'm okay with them doing this. Like I don't have an issue with that. And I do remember when he was first arrested, though. See, this is how you know people be lying. When he was first arrested and they were trying to get him out on bail, one of the things that they said is that he is trying to sell his private jet. Well, how come you haven't sold it yet?
Well, he's trying to. $60 million. No one wants to be known for owning Diddy's jet. Like,
please, these people don't care.
Is the public support tie from Kanye and what's that other one, Young Thug, helping or hurting Diddy right now?
If Kanye is on your side,
you're on the wrong side.
You got a problem. If Young Thug's on your side, you got a problem. So,
like I hear what you're saying.
Young Thug, they wanted him badly. So for him to speak on my behalf during my court case, I'm going to jail for racketeering because someone's got to catch him up.
I don't know though, because like to be honest with you, like I do still think that Diddy's going to walk free with this. And before, I think we talked about it on the show. I do, and I think
he said 20 years.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I don't see him going to jail, and if he does, it won't be for a long time. But I think when Kanye West and Young Thug and these other people do these things like this, and they kind of like defend Diddy a little bit, it makes me realize that if he does get out, there's a lane for him. Like he can probably reclaim his throne again. Maybe not as big, but like people will support him, and like it's shocking, but it'll definitely happen.
If Diddy gets out, it's over for Kid Cudi, though.
Kid Cudi, Cassie, testified against them.
You know, he's in some serious danger.
But you notice no big artists are like saying anything about this at all. I think they know, like this man actually may get out of here, and if he does get out of here, like I got to be in his good graces, which I think is insane.
So you think it's a Trump situation that okay, he's right at the edge of being convicted for something serious, but he's going to get out and then reclaim everything that he lost.
Well, we've seen it happen with Donald Trump. Why can't it happen with Diddy?
It's crazy to me. I don't know. Because I guess entertainment relies more on the support of people more than I guess politics does too. You get votes, so
even more. But I'm just saying, like, notice the players though. Notice like when Donald Trump was going down, like his supporters weren't saying a thing. Like the big name Republicans weren't saying a word. They were completely silent. How is the same thing happening with Diddy? Like, how were these big name celebrities not saying a word? Like nobody on the red carpet.
Jamie Foxx today did say he cleaned up a rumor that Diddy was the last person that he saw, and he caused him to go into his medical stroke that he had and all that stuff.
And then what did he say? Was he anti-Diddy? Did he say anything like, I think what he did was disgusting and terrible? I know.
No, he just said he said Diddy did not.
The only thing people are willing to say is I wasn't at the party. He didn't tap my butt.
Yeah. That's the only conversation that you're getting from these big public figures. And I think there's a reason behind that.
I'll be sure it's a big public figure.
Who?
I'll be sure.
Okay. Like you just talking now.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Who is that? Put his picture up. See if anybody recognizes that.
Yes, everyone knows who I'll be sure is. Are you kidding me?
Name a song.
night and day.
Damn.
I
Oh,
can tell you how I feel about. I can't sing because they're gonna give me the little strike, the cockroach.
You know, now that I look at it, Jason,
What?
you and I'll be sure.
I'll be sure.
I could be
You
one of the
could be
brothers.
I'll be sure son.
We'll see.